I used AI to build 5 passive income streams in 7 days, my full case study. When people talk about passive income, it usually sounds like a dream that's always a few steps away, like something reserved for influencers, tech wizards, or people who got lucky early. But what if you could actually use artificial intelligence to build passive income streams in real time, without hiring a team, without investing a fortune, and without needing to be an expert in everything? That's exactly what I set out to test. I gave myself 7 days, a single laptop, free or low-cost AI tools, and one goal: create 5 different income streams that could realistically keep making money even when I wasn't working. No fluff, no theory, this is the full case study. Day 1 started with research, but instead of doing it the old-fashioned way, hours of Googling, watching YouTube tutorials, or skimming through outdated blog posts, I leaned entirely on AI. I asked it, what are the fastest and most reliable passive income streams someone can build today with little upfront investment? The responses weren't surprising at first. Digital products, affiliate websites, print-on-demand, stock photography, and automated content platforms. But what made it powerful was how specific the AI got when I drilled deeper. Instead of vague advice like, start a blog, I had actionable steps. Niches to target, keywords with real traffic potential, suppliers I could work with, and even content outlines ready to publish. By the end of the first evening, I had a blueprint. The question was, could I actually execute all of it in just 1 week? The first stream I tackled was digital products. AI made this almost unfairly simple. Instead of writing a 50-page ebook from scratch, I asked the AI to generate structured content around a trending microtopic. I refined it, added personal insights, polished the formatting, and within hours I had a professional-looking guide ready to sell. Using another AI design tool, I whipped up a cover that looked like something you'd find on Amazon Kindle. By the end of the day, I had my first product listed and live. I hadn't made a single sale yet, but the foundation was there. I had something digital, automated, and scalable. That was the first taste of what AI can do when you treat it like an assistant rather than just a chatbot. Next came affiliate marketing. Normally, this would mean months of content creation, SEO work, and hoping Google blesses your site with traffic. But I didn't have months. I had 6 days left. So instead of going broad, I went narrow. AI helped me find a small niche with surprisingly high purchase intent. Tools and subscriptions that professionals buy regularly. I generated product reviews, tutorials, and comparison guides. Content that looked and read like something a human expert had written, not an AI. Within hours, I had a functioning website populated with content, optimized for search, and tied to affiliate programs. This was the first moment I realized how much AI shrinks timelines. What used to take weeks of grinding was happening in a single afternoon. Again, no money had come in yet, but the traffic was starting to drip in through long-tail keywords. Stream 3 was print on demand. I've always thought this model was saturated, but AI revealed a loophole. Instead of generic t-shirts or mugs, it pointed me toward underserved communities and micro-interests. Think hyper-specific designs that people are proud to wear because it feels personal. AI created designs, slogans, and mock-ups at a scale I couldn't have done manually. I uploaded them to platforms that handle everything: production, shipping, customer service, and suddenly, I had an entire online store without ever touching inventory. This was the first stream that gave me a real dopamine hit when an order notification came in. Within 48 hours of uploading, someone bought a shirt that AI had helped me design. That was the first dollar of passive income from this experiment. The fourth stream was something I hadn't originally considered: stock media. With AI tools that generate realistic images, videos, and even voiceovers, I could produce assets that stock platforms actually accept. I created a batch of niche stock photos, polished them, and uploaded them across multiple sites. The beauty of this model is that one file can sell repeatedly, forever. It doesn't take much to imagine one image making dozens or hundreds of small sales over time. And once it's uploaded, there's no additional work required. By midweek, I was already seeing downloads trickle in, not life-changing money, but the kind that compounds when you upload hundreds of files over time. The fifth and final stream was automated content. AI can now generate entire YouTube scripts, podcast outlines, and even short-form video captions. I used it to create faceless YouTube videos around trending evergreen topics, narrated with AI voices, edited with AI tools, and scheduled to upload on autopilot. Instead of putting my face out there, I let the machine handle everything: research, production, and publishing. By day 7, I had a channel with multiple videos live, monetization pathways in place, and even early signs of engagement. It wasn't viral yet, but the groundwork was solid. The channel could keep growing with or without me, simply because AI had automated the heavy lifting. By the end of the 7 days, I had 5 different income streams running, each at different stages of maturity, but all capable of generating money without my constant involvement. Let me be clear, I wasn't making thousands of dollars per day. That's the fantasy most people chase, and it rarely happens in a week. But I was making sales, I was seeing affiliate clicks, I was getting downloads on stock assets, and I had a content engine that could scale infinitely. More importantly, I had built an ecosystem that could grow over time without burning me out. What shocked me wasn't the revenue, it was the speed. AI compressed what would normally take months of setup into a handful of days. The biggest lesson I walked away with was this: AI doesn't magically make you rich, but it removes the excuses. It kills the bottlenecks of time, money, and technical skill. You don't need to hire designers, copywriters, or editors. You have an assistant that can help you execute at 10x the speed. The real challenge becomes choosing the right idea, validating it quickly, and then letting AI accelerate your execution. Passive income isn't about one big hit. It's about stacking streams, even if each one starts small. When you combine them, they start to add up. So what happens next? I'm going to keep scaling each of these streams, adding more content, more designs, more products. Some will fizzle out, some will plateau, and maybe one will take off massively. But the point of this case study wasn't to prove that AI makes you rich overnight. It was to prove that AI makes starting almost effortless. And in a world where starting is usually the hardest part, that changes everything. 7 days, 5 streams, and a new way of thinking about money. If I can do this with nothing but AI tools and a laptop, then anyone watching this has the same opportunity. The era of passive income being locked behind expertise and resources is ending. AI just opened the doors. The only question left is, who's going to walk through them?